Bulbasaur, known as in Japan, is a Pokémon species in Nintendo and Game Freak's Pokémon franchise. Designed by Ken Sugimori, their name is a combination of the words bulb and dinosaur. First appearing in Pokémon Red and Blue as a starter Pokémon, they later appeared in subsequent sequels, spin-off games, related merchandise, and animated and printed adaptations of the franchise. Known as the sea Pokémon, Bulbasaur can survive for days solely on sunlight. Bulbasaur has been featured in myriad pieces of merchandise, including toys, keychains, and plush dolls.
The design and art direction for Bulbasaur was provided by Ken Sugimori, a friend of the creator of the Pokémon games, Satoshi Tajiri. In translating the game for English-speaking audiences, Nintendo gave the Pokémon cleverly descriptive names related to their appearance or features as a means to make the characters more relatable to American children, thus Bulbasaur, relating to both its dinosaur appearance and the large garlic-shaped bulb on its back. The idea to feature Bulbasaur and the other red and blue starters in a significant role in Pokémon X and Y came about a year and a half into the development of the games. In the Pokémon franchise, Bulbasaur are small, squat reptilian and frog Pokémon that move on all four legs, and have light blue-green bodies with darker blue-green spots.
Bulbasaur made its video game debut on February 27, 1996. In the Japanese language games Pocket Monsters Red and Green. Along with Charmander and Squirtle, Bulbasaur is a starter Pokémon the player can choose from at the beginning of the games. Bulbasaur and the other starters from Red and Blue are replaced by Pikachu in Pokémon Yellow, the only starter available in it. In Pokémon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, after obtaining all 16 badges and defeating Red, the player can choose to obtain either Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle.
In Pokémon X and Y, players can also choose between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle near the start of the game shortly after having chosen the game's new starter Pokémon. The Nintendo 64 spin-off Pokémon Stadium, and other spin-offs such as Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, give the player a choice of a Bulbasaur among 15 other Pokémon, and in Pokémon Snap, Bulbasaur are one of the Pokémon that the player can photograph. Bulbasaur defends her from the other grass Pokémon in the forest, who see her as a threat, and when May leaves, Bulbasaur decides to go with her. In Magical Pokémon Journey, a character named Pistachio has a female Bulbasaur nicknamed Danarina in the Japanese version, who is infatuated by him.
In Pokémon Adventures, a manga based on the plot of the Pokémon Red and Blue games, the character Red receives a Bulbasaur from Professor Oak, which he nicknames Soar. In an IGN biography page, Bulbasaur is described as the odd man out in the Pokémon Red and Blue game because it represented neither color. Thought added it's perhaps the best-known grass-type Pokémon, even though it's a little bit more animal than vegetable, as well as noting its popularity with new players of the games. Fellow Gamma's Radar editor Carolyn Gudmundson, in an article on the top 7 gut-wrenching choices, listed the choice between fire, grass, or water with Bulbasaur a frontrunner due to being a dinosaur as well as being grass-type, though found its later evolutions ugly and charmless.
Scenes from the Pokémon anime have depicted both the characters Ash and May training a Bulbasaur at different times, with Ash's Bulbasaur garnering more prominence within the storylines. Ash's Bulbasaur has remained with Ash longer than all of his other Pokémon, with the exception of his Pikachu. Bulbasaur's grass type is in contrast to Charmander's fire type and Squirtle's water type.